Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for a video blog this week. So as I promised a few weeks ago, I want to share with you today my favorite exercise on this stability ball. And I need to split these videos in part 1 and part 2. Part 1 that I'm going to share with you today is all exercise that you can do on the floor. So what I love about these exercises is that they're incredible efficient to strengthen your core, your deep spine stabilizers. Just make sure before you start doing these exercises that you have a deep knowledge of how your core muscles work. Your core muscles are deep abdominal muscles like the transversus abdominal, the internal obliques. Also, it's your diaphragm, which is your breathing muscle. So if you don't know how to breathe properly, you don't know how to engage your core properly. So make sure you work with a physical therapist or a CHEK practitioner or a trainer that is really knowledgeable about breathing and core exercises. Another thing, if you have any pathological issue on your spine, make sure you talk to your doctor, you get an approval from your doctor that you can do this exercise. And also if you see a PT right now, make sure your PT gives you a green light for these exercises. Another reason I love this exercise, they can be extremely good to rehab people with low back pain. An exercise used for rehabilitation, I call also a preventive type of exercise that will prevent you from having back injuries, or at least make your chances much lower when you have a strong core that functions correctly and has good levels of strength. Another reason I love this exercise is that it can be done in a very gentle, subtle way. If you're just in the first stages of start training, or if you're coming from an injury like a lumbar pelvic type of injury, they can also be used for performance. So even if you are a very advanced athlete, you can use these exercises to enhance the performance on your sport. So let me share some of these exercises, and most of them are addressed to target your back muscles, your posterior chain, which are usually the muscles that are weak on our bodies. We do a lot of pushes, everything we do on our daily basis, it's basically in front of us, like a computer, washing dishes, driving, everything is in front of us. So we create an imbalance in the body between the anterior chain and the posterior chain. So great exercise also to create optimum alignment in your body and improve your posture. So enough talk, let me show you 3 to 4 exercises that you can incorporate in your routine to have great posture, great core strength, and enhance your sport. So here we go. First exercise I'm going to share with you is called hip extension, or some people call bridges. So you put your feet on the ball, and I'm going to have you seeing the ball in my body position. So right about where your calves are, you place your legs on the ball, have your palms on the floor facing up, that way your shoulders are in extension. And take a deep breath in, inhale, hold that position for about 2 seconds, and exhale slowly. Inhale, and exhale as you go down. If you want to make it a little bit harder, all you need to do is to push the ball a little further away from you, so you have more like your heels touching. And you're just going to change the leverage of the exercise. So you press, hold, 1, 2, and come back down. You can increase the time that you hold in that position from 2 seconds to even 10 seconds, especially if you're just rehabbing your body from an injury. So you can hold the exercise about 10 seconds, or start with 5 seconds, increase to 10 seconds, anywhere from 4 to 10 repetitions. Remember, progression, it's key. Start slowly. You want to finish your exercise, especially if you're just starting this, you want to finish your exercises feeling good. You don't want to finish this exercise feeling depleted and very tired. That means you pushed too much. Second exercise I want to share with you is kind of the same position, and now we're going to incorporate a little more of your hamstrings. So same starting position. You're going to raise, extend your hips, and then you're going to drive the ball towards your hips. Raise your hips as high as possible. Hold for about 2 seconds and release that slowly with control. Take an inhale, extend, and come down and exhale. Last one. 1, 2, push. Very, very efficient exercise for your hamstrings, because you integrate your hamstrings, your glutes, and your low back, which are the major muscles that work as extensors of your body. I'm going to show you one that is a little more advanced, so make sure you master these 2 first exercises before you do this third one that I'm going to show you. Again, in a with your feet on the ball, coming to extension, hold that position, and I'm going to move back so you can really see my feet on this video, okay? So hold, from that holding position, you take one foot, you tap the floor, you come back, hold that position, core is engaged, my glutes are engaged, and you're just holding and tapping the floor. Great exercise to integrate, again, low back, hamstrings, and glutes. The last one I'm going to show you is the only exercise in this series to address the anterior chain. Action exercises to integrate your abdominal wall, your low abdominals, and your hip flexors. Just a reminder, I say low abdominals not because we have 2 abdominal muscles here. I just use the term low abs because we have different nerves that feed the upper part of your abdominals and other nerves that will feed the lower part of your abdominals. So it's just one muscle, but different innervation, okay? So this one is excellent for runners, especially cyclists that do a lot of pulling during climbs, so they need to pull the paddle during hard efforts or hard climbs using the hip flexors and the abdominals. So this one, you have your feet on the ball, kind of in a push-up position. So I'm going to move this way so you can really see my body, and I move this way so you can really see here my shoulder position, feet on the ball, okay? If you know how to do a plank, you just hold that position in a plank, and you inhale and exhale as you flex. My knees align with my hips, and that's my stop. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now if I want to make harder, I push the ball further away, so my feet are touching the ball, little more stable. If you are a beginner, bring the ball very close to your knees and just play with that position first. So, those are my favorite floor exercises on the ball. I hope you enjoy it. Again, make sure you understand how to recruit your core muscles, get an evaluation or a training session with a CHEK practitioner or a very high skill personal trainer. Thank you so much, and look forward to see you next time.